Hello everyone and welcome to the chaining training exercise. I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. Come up to the top and select Analyze and select Chain. As you can see, our chaining dialog box will appear. You can see that we have two options up at the very top to select. One is shaded out. One is wireframe. We have wireframe on the screen, so this one's shaded in, whereas this one's solid. So if you had any solids on the screen, you would be able to select this button right here and then be able to chain the solid itself. There are two options when chaining, one's C-plane and one's 3D. C-plane will allow you to chain everything on the same Z depth, regardless of branch points, whereas 3D will allow you to chain all the way around an object, but if there is a certain branch point that takes you on a certain Z depth, it will ask you which direction you want that chain to go into. This button right here is the predominant button when you are used to chaining, so let me just come over to the side here and actually chain something. You'll notice that with this icon right here, this chaining method, I'm able to chain all the way around the part. Now if you see a green arrow, that's where your chain starts, and that's where the tool will come into. And if you see a red arrow, that's where the chain will end. So if my chains didn't connect or if I had any overlapping lines, you would see a red arrow stop the chaining method at that point. But since you just see a green arrow, that indicates that I'm all the way around this part chained. Over on the chaining dialog box right here, if you select unselect, it will just unselect everything and you won't grab anything. Come up to the top here, there's a window command where you can just highlight the whole part and it will chain the window. I just need to sketch an approximate start point and you can see that it'll chain the whole thing. I have area, so if I just wanted to chain everything right here and I select the inside of this area, it will grab the whole chaining method. If I just wanted to grab one single line of a chain, it will just chain that one line, and you can see here that's where the chain ends because of the red arrow. If I wanted to make a polygon, so this is good for, actually grabbing different surfaces. So if I had a unique shaped object, I can actually go ahead and go around the box with my polygon command to create a chain of what I want to chain. If I go up to the top here and I go back into my chaining dialog box, I can also do partial. So I can grab this chain right here to start it and say I want to go to about here in chaining. So I only wanted to chain half the part. It would actually allow me to partially grab the whole chain. This one right here, the last icon, indicates if I had chained something in a previous operation just before this operation that I'm about to do and I select the last button, it'll grab the last chain that I chained for the previous operation. And then we have end chain. This reverses your arrows, so if I were to create a chain, a single chain, and I were to select it here, you'll notice that my arrows are going in the clockwise direction. If I wanted to make it counterclockwise, I could just hit the reverse chain, which will alter the direction of the chaining. I can also expand the chaining window and have more options at this time here, but that pretty much sums up chaining. That pretty much sums up all the different positions and things that you could chain. I'm going to go ahead and unselect this and just select OK.